Greetings and welcome, adventurers, to another episode of Let's Play Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, Hordes of the Underdark. When last we left off, we have arrived in this hellish plane, and we now have to find a way back. In order to do so, we need to get the Scrivener to all the various pillars, so he will give us what we need to advance, which is in that cave that he's protecting. Alright, in order to do that, I need some space in my party, so my golem can go away. Let's go grab our little buddy. Alright, let's carry on. Alright, so the first clue is treason. Just have to get close to the pillar and he will appear. The creature sniffs around the base of the stone. It crackles excitedly, grateful that you were able to lead it to the right one. Yay! Does Deacon get to play again? Now the creature shows you a man on his deathbed and two others standing side by side, then a fourth man's leg, bared between his ankle-high boots and a knee-length breeches. Alright, so that's the entire clue then. See, shows you a man on his deathbed, two others standing side by side, and a fourth man's leg bared beneath it in his ankle-high boots and the knee-length breeches. And let's carry on then. Alright, so we have alternate, Elysium, dimension, ordinate, infinity. A man on his deathbed. Two others standing side by side, and a fourth man's leg bared between his ankle-high boots and his knee-length breeches. Balanced. Alright, let's think about it. I think that would be dimension. Yeah, dimension, right. So that's how we need to go. Also make sure that we stay warm. Yay! You could just sniff around the base of the stone. It crackles excitedly, grateful that you were able to lead it to the right one. Yay! Does Deacon get to play again? Now the creature shows you a series of 4 pictures. Traveler's resting house, a shark cutting through the water, a close-up of a winking face, and a steam rising from a cup and saucer. Alright, let's carry on. Traveler's resting house, shark cutting through water. Right, I think that would be infinity. Almost a pun. Hey. You could just sniff around the base of the stone, confused, dissatisfied. It waits for you to move on. Oh, that's a coordinate. The wrong way. Try not to get too close to the stone then. That's the way. Infinity. Creatures nest around the base of the stone. It wriggles excitedly. Great that you were able to lead to the right one. This appears to be the final stone. The creatures nest around this base and then heads towards one of the icy walls nearby. That opens up the cave. Content with his handiwork, the Scrivener stands aside as you peer into the pale blue eyes. They're so recently etched, you read the name Aribeth the Tylmerande. It's the frozen woman, isn't it? Richard cackles in acknowledgement. He appears weary now that his task is done. Did you know her at all? The creature forms an image of the frozen woman passing by the head of the angry crowd of spirits, leading them up towards the gates. The image fades away sadly. There we go. You feel better now? The creature seems too weary to crackle any further, but you can sense its gratitude. With applauding steps, it wanders off into the snow, leaving you alone. Oh. I have no need for my golem right this second. I have Valen with me. I'm sure if there is a fight, we can handle it. Let's get back to the cave. Alright, so Aribeth the Tylmerande, which is, I guess, nice that it's that she's included in this as a link to the first campaign. Of course, I was already kind of done with the companions back in the Yawning Portal Inn, but I'm not entirely sure how I feel about her being sent to a hell. Admittedly, this probably is for my module selected where Aribeth was never redeemed and was always killed when she was still a Blackguard. Possibly. Let's pick up some more of these berries. Might need it. I'm not expecting a fight necessarily, but also not including the chance that there might be a fight. And we could have gone the quick way. Here she is. Very difficult. Frost clings to the spirit's form. Her eyes bear a commanding gaze. I'm pretty sure I can't talk to her. So, the fire's ashes are cold and pale. Well, let's use 3 berries to ignite a large fire. The berries break open, burst energy spark forth, igniting the wood near you. In the heat of the resulting bonfire, the woman's voice begins to stir. Ice melts from her face like tears, and her hair clings damply to her brow. For the first time, you realize that she's beautiful. Confused, frightened, defiant, she attacks. That's not quite what I had in mind. Sneak attacks. Well, you're still a Blackguard then, I guess. Luckily, Valen is more than good enough to keep her busy.
Into the flames we leap!
Please, I surrender. What's done is done. I am Lady Aribeth de Tylmerande, betrayer of the city of Neverwinter. What is it that you want of me?
Well, I understand you challenged Mephistopheles. Yes, you are the one the spirit spoke of. He was devouring us, eating our very souls to build his army. I serve no army, never again. I served Tyr, I served Lord Nasher, I served Morak and her old ones. All my life I've worn their colors, waved their flags. I too march behind the standards of a distant war. It changes you, that much is sure. I'll not serve Mephistopheles now, after I've gambled and lost so much. So yes, I challenged him. The other spirits thought I did it for them, but they are fools. I serve only myself now. I live by my own laws as well. Lady Aribeth runs her ghostly fingers through her hair. You can feel her tension channeling through you, passing through your bones and dissipating. Mephistopheles found humor in my challenge and heard me out, listening patiently until I ran out of words to speak. There in the silence he gave voice to the one secret I harbored within me for so long. Secret? Oh, hold on, boss. Where did I put my pen? Benedict Moss, cleric of Tyr, hung as a traitor. The man I was about to marry, the man I've always said I loved. I never loved him. I never loved him, and somehow Mephistopheles knew. Why is whether or not you loved him so important? You see, when they hung him, I abandoned my church, my God. I led an army of evil against Neverwinter. I wrought destruction on the world and damned my soul to death. Yet you didn't. And to have not done that out of love, out of grief, out of righteous anger, my entire life has been a lie, a paladin of vanity and blackguard of time. They were equal poisons. And that feels like a little bit of retconning on her story. I guess it makes sense. I mean, to be honest, the story in the primary module was never written well enough to really establish exactly how much Aribeth fell for fanfic, because we really only saw them in the first chapter, and, well, yeah, she spoke of him in loving terms, I guess, but yeah, who am I to tell that apart? He chose you as his paladin. You doubt his wisdom? Yes, I do. I doubt everything, even myself. Gods can make mistakes, as can devils, as can ghosts, as can mortals. How could Tyr still want me after all I've done? Well, let Tyr decide if he will take you. Let Tyr decide? You present an argument I can't refute, Firestarter. Perhaps my faith has been refined by your fire and strengthened by this ice. Very well. I shall do as you say. Something big's gonna happen, boss. Deacon can feel it. On this blade are my names, both true and given, and all the good and evil I have done in my life. I commit all the days that remain to me for better or for worse to Tyr and his justice. Let it be so. Well, it seems Tyr agrees.
Welcome.
Would you mind some company? Not at all, please join me. And return to me when you have a smaller entourage. We intend to travel the hells. Must be lean and efficient, able to share the warmth of a single fire. Well, I already have Valen. But I guess she is a useful companion in case you do not have Valen with you. Right, well, let's heal up a little bit. I think I have... Yeah, I need to... I would need to have prepared better spells for that. Do I have any maximized spells I could use here? I mean, I could cure magic wounds. Maximum of 10. But really worth giving up the spells I currently have. It doesn't feel like it. The Empowers. Maximize does the maximum amount of value. But I could potentially prove Cure Serious Wound. Well, let's do a healing circle anyway. I want to leave behind. But I am kind of curious.
Welcome.
What is she exactly? Paladin Blackguard, alright. Heavy armor proficiency. Divine Grace. Sneak attack. Blackguard. But she is lawful good, so that's fairly good intimidated for a score. I want a longsword +4, Archer 5, and Aribeth +6. It's I mean, not bad gear per se, but
Do you have need of me? Then it begins.
I have no. So, find the 5th. Really head for the quarry then. Point. Let's head back to the inn for a bit now. I mean, I'm happy to have helped Aribeth, but ultimately, I don't think there is. Indeed, waking up. There's my car.
Hail, traveler! So, you're into the sense-sized mumbo-jumbo, are you?
It's a matter of convenience. Or Stranger Things. I've been around these birds long enough. Get out this thing. Can you help me with the mysteries or not? Fine, fine. What are your plans to wake this?
The one that rose with the wings of pandemonium? Aye, what of it?
Borrow your choice. Shuffling steps, take a path slipping into the pocket. It's free, Black. Doesn't look like I'll be the sense out. For the price of a little entertainment. That's it. Sure. Right? I'm gonna teach you a little card trick. You shuffle the deck of a card. You can ask 5 yes or no about the card. Yes, what it is. I say we slice this gullet. Aces are low, kings are high. Joker here. One more thing. Up the ante. Empty your pocket. I'll let you know. Get it all. Act. Trumpet. You lose.
Hail, traveler!
You could have just said you wanted 5,000.
Hail, traveler!
Attack. I assume a couple of commons. Plus one. Yeah. Alright, so. He will lie. My wisdom modifier is high enough. I should be able to suss it. The black card. Yes. Wisdom. Okay, whatever. My wisdom is already gone. Basic. Yes. More valuable than a queen? No. The wire, eh? It's come to it. Okay, no more questions. Come on, give me your best guess, Clark. What do you think? Well, Jack of 8. Alright, so we definitely. I have any. I could be already. Bell. I have picked the card. Like I have.
Hail, traveler.
I could just kill. I want to kill. The black card. How can my wisdom not be face? Wisdom's flying. Flip it in. Valuable. Double. There is owls. Up. Pinky. Back. Other than I would have. If Alright, so level 6 modifier. Losing 5,000 gold. Not nice, but not much.
Hail, traveler.
This is a black card. I'm pretty sure he's telling me. Black? The face card. Belong to a suit of pots. Aim. A little bit nice to me. This isn't. I need the more guaranteed means of getting my wisdom high enough.
Well met.
Yeah, but I don't think I have anything. Plate +6. after. Oh well. That'll do for this episode. Thank you so much. If you enjoy my content, please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all then. Bye.